Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Capricorn, this is your mid-July reading, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an animal spirit card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Elkey Oracle deck. This is a Spirit Warrior deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. And this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath and connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. We're going to close off with an angel number as well. Okay, so those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers, angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, so let's open your reading here, Capricorn. We are getting a raccoon. How many of you have seen a raccoon in your life? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is, with determination and resourcefulness, you can now create your dream scenario. So once again, with determination and resourcefulness, you can now create your dream scenario. So that is your opening message here. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So being determined and resourceful, Capricorn. This is what Spirit is calling you to embrace, is that energy. We are getting the Knight of Pentacles. So this is an action card, a card of movement. And this is where Spirit requires your movement, your action, in order to create your dreams or to reach a goal or whatever it is that you're doing in your life right now. There's an opportunity for you to really get ahead here. Okay, so that's the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this is a grounded energy, and this is where Spirit is calling you to apply some grounding techniques in your life, to apply that grounding energy. Okay, and through this, you're going to see a lot of growth. All right. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Queen of Wands, a lot of love energy in that card as well. We have the 7 of Swords. So there's this heavy energy, dense energy that you're carrying around. Capricorn, I feel it's now time for you to address whatever this is and release it, but also to look into it. This is a deep dive on some of the things that maybe surface when you're in a tough situation. And Spirit is really wanting to connect with you at this time as well. You can see the light coming out at the top of this card. All right, so the 7 of Swords. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Okay, so a lot of things going on here. I do feel that some of you are busy right now. You're going to experience a lot of fast-paced energy around you. This is why it's really important that you ground yourselves. Have some sort of grounding technique when you wake up in the morning. Implement that if you can, or somewhere in your day-to-day routine. Things are going to pick up in your life, and this is really good for those of you that are wanting some action, wanting some excitement in your life. You're definitely going to get that. And for others, prepare for this. Allow yourself to be open and receptive to these incoming energies that are going to create a little bit of fast-paced movement in your life. Opportunities, I feel, are going to show up for some of you. And there's one in particular that you can actually pick up on and run with. And Spirit is wanting you to just be aware of some of the signs and the things that are happening in your life, not to be obsessive over it or to look for the signs. All right, we're not meant to look for the signs. They actually show up for us. Okay, and sometimes we're aware of them when they do show up. Sometimes it goes over our head, or sometimes we recognize them. I feel that some of you are recognizing some of the signs that are coming in. They're everywhere. If you're seeing a black horse, this is a sign for some of you as well. There's this detaching of something. Like it's almost like something was holding you back for a little while here, Capricorn, and all of a sudden you're able to free yourself from it. So this is a really good feeling. I don't know what this is for some of you. Now, this could be a freeing up of your schedule. This could be something that has completed in your life and you find yourself a little bit more free to move, a little bit more flexibility, adaptability here. This is where Spirit really wants you to plan your days out. Now's a really good time to have a full-on calendar going here, Capricorn, to really understand what your goals are for the rest of this month and really focus on that, because this is a card of focus, but also taking action and having some sort of a strategy, a plan for your day, a plan for the rest of your month. Okay, and you're going to see a lot of success because this is a card of victory. This is the energy that is coming into your life, and you can jump on that horse, on that energy, and really progress and see yourself move forward in any area of your life if you want to, right? It's a choice that you have to make. So you have the opportunity right now to, spend some time working out every night at 6, whatever time it is, committing yourself to something as a day-to-day routine, a monthly routine, a weekly routine, and dedicating your time and energy towards it, because this is where you're going to see the most progress, okay? So right now, this is the energy for mid-July. I know that sometimes there's a lot of noise that we can experience depending on where we are in life and what it is that we're interacting with in our reality, but there's distractions around, and being mindful of them and not allowing things to derail you. Okay, this is a really good time where we can ground our energy, which is the Queen of Wands coming in, but understand that, okay, there's these things that are around me, external things that happen through people, through just anything, your cell phone, social media, procrastination, like feeling lazy or whatever it is, not feeling well either, right? All of these things can derail us. So this is why strategy, planning is very important, preparation here, but also foreseeing some of the things that could possibly distract you and having some sort of a plan around that. Okay, saying like, you know what, I'm going to allot some time for myself to do this thing, and I'm not going to answer my phone. I'm going to turn it on silent. I'm going to create a space and energy where I can actually work or focus on this thing, whether it's you working on a project, whether it's you spending time with someone because you're wanting that relationship to grow, spending time with your kids, that bonding. It's a work-life balance, I feel, that is coming through this card as well. Okay, so a lot of fast-paced movement here. I'm getting a message coming through. So I don't know if any of you are looking for a job. If you're waiting for something to come in or you're waiting to take action, Spirit is saying the time is now. Okay, the time is now, and there's an opportunity that's there already for some of you that perhaps you're not seeing. It's already there. It's been there for a while, and they want you to look through a different lens, a different perspective. So those of you that are in a space where perhaps you're worried, feeling anxious, stressed out, whatever these weighted energies are that are holding you in a certain place here, it feels like a stagnant place. But whatever this heavy energy is, it's emotions, right? But these emotions are reacting to a thought, something in your mind. So clearing some of that energy out of your mind in order to open yourself up to see things through a different light. This is where you're going to see that opportunity. So I feel there is one kind of floating around in your life right now, Capricorn, and you're meant to actually find a way to make this work for yourself. Find a way to make this work, but also find a way to actually see it. So there's something there that I feel is almost like a, what does this feel like? It's kind of like a sheet or some sort of a veil, fogginess where you're not really seeing things clearly. So Spirit really wants you to clean that lens, kind of wipe it. I'm hearing someone squeaking something on their glass. So perhaps there's fog and you're just clearing things up so you can see, allowing the time to let that mirror dry. Okay, this is what they're saying to me right now. It's funny how sometimes Spirit brings in images. It'll show me stuff and it'll start shifting and changing it and morphing into something different. And then it'll bring back the same thing that I was seeing. So that's how it comes in. And it's like, wait a minute, I didn't see that first thing. You got to go back to that. So Queen of Wands. This is an open energy for you, Capricorn. And I feel that Spirit is wanting to connect, because not only is it a card of opening, but it's a card of connection, opening and connecting to Spirit, but being able to see the bigger picture around what it is that you're creating. And look at this, we've got the Seven of Swords here, which I completely forgot about. This is some of the stuff that might be stopping you from actually getting into motion, getting into action, right? So we want to definitely address this. So Spirit is wanting me to talk about this here really quick. First, before the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is a very open energy. It's receptive. It's connected. But this blocks that energy from actually working the way it's meant to work. So these are things that you're carrying around here, Capricorn. These could be like resentments. This could be things from the past, things even now that you're holding on to. Perhaps you need to share them. These are secrets, right? Perhaps there's someone keeping secrets from you and you're sensing that. Or perhaps this is weight, unnecessary weight. And a lot of times, whatever this weight is related to the thoughts and the things that you're thinking in your mind. It's in your mental landscape, okay? And these are some of the weeds in that mental landscape that need to be trimmed, or you need to get rid of them, right? So what are these heavy things that you're carrying around? These are in silence. I feel that not a lot of people know that you're carrying a lot of this weight around. And maybe you have emotional responses to that, or perhaps you're not able to open up to people because there's a card of opening that has to happen. We've got a light here on top of this person, right? And they've got a cloak on, they're covered. There's almost like something hidden here. And I feel whatever this is, it's leaking through you. Like you can clearly see that the swords are coming out from everywhere. You can see them. So I feel there is this external exposure of whatever this is in your life that may be affecting your reality, may be affecting your relationships. And Spirit wants you to take action on releasing some of these, or all of them if you can, right? But I feel that it takes time, and it's always one thing at a time. It's hard to get rid of everything all at once. It can take a toll on us, right? And I just feel let's work on one thing at a time here. And what they're showing me is someone implementing a schedule. Again, that organization. This is coming through the Queen of Wands, but also through strategy with the Knight of Pentacles. An opportunity right now for you to shift things. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to clear some of the clutter in your mind, right? Implement positive affirmations, practices that you can utilize to help you grow, help you release. And sometimes we have to do our research to find what works for us. I like journaling. I like writing. So I will write things down. I also like to listen to music, because music helps me release. And that's just something that I've done since I was young. And some of us might have different ways of releasing energies, but this weight, I feel there's things from your past that you've been holding on to, and perhaps it surfaces like this dark, it's like an energy that's just kind of floating around and shows up whenever, and you're in thought with that. Maybe it affects the way that you see something, a person even. Maybe there's a trigger there that brought this up, this energy of a sword up. These, I feel these are like bits and pieces of different things, like ego. There's just a lot of bits and pieces of your ego, but other things that are kind of meshed up in here as well. I can't make sense of it. And I get procrastination here, or feeling, there's almost like this sluggish feeling that is coming in with this. So it's affecting your physical health, your physical body as well. So this is where Spirit is really asking you to release and let go of whatever this is in your life. So you can share with me here, Capricorn, what this is in the comment section below. How is this energy coming into your life? There is a need right now to clear out the clutter. And this is clutter that is internal, that is surfacing and then reflecting in your reality. Okay, so I'm seeing projections here coming through, projecting, and it's almost like you're being mirrored by somebody. This is what they're showing me with this card, little bits and pieces of you that you're seeing in other people. But this is a reflection, right? And Spirit wants you to realize the power that you actually have to release all of this. I think this is what's happening here, is Spirit is wanting you to realize the power that you actually have. That you're someone that can move mountains. You are someone that's really strong and it can make things happen. But when we have these things here, it gets in the way. It's like a wedge, right? So they're wanting you to take a deep dive to see what some of these things are. You know, maybe there's somebody around you that might be challenging you or intimidating you. I'm getting the fox spirit coming in. So there's cleverness, trickiness here as well. So this could be an energy that is around you, or maybe this is your own energy, right? Maybe you're kind of hiding things and you're not wanting people to know, or I don't know, there's like something hidden, a secret that needs to be released here. Okay. So I feel it's time now, because I'm getting spilling the beans. It's time to spill the beans on something. Okay. So whatever this is in your life, your Capricorn, Spirit really needs your attention around it. So the Queen of Wands, very open. And I know I keep saying this, but I feel that there's something really big that is coming through this card for you over the next two to 3 weeks. See, I can't even talk. It's that big. But what's happening here is a lot of growth. Some of you have been going through a lot of challenging times in your life, a lot of things that may have not worked in your favor, and they don't want those experiences to halt you. Okay, so they want you to get into motion, into movement, especially if you've been in a position of standing still, not wanting to move because of all these hidden things that you have experienced and you're holding on to. So it's time for you to release some of those things and start looking ahead, looking at the future, and use some of those obstacles and challenges that you have been through as strength. Okay, that is your power. You have come through those experiences with something. And sometimes we have to go back to see what kind of a superpower did I acquire through some of the experiences I experienced in my life. They're really wanting you to take a deep dive to understand that. And you've come this far. They're wanting you to give yourself a pat on the back here as well. And be proud of your accomplishments, but be proud of all the things that you have done in your life, come through, overcame, right? And there's so much more that is ahead of you. And what I'm getting here is someone that is gaining wisdom through their life's experience, someone that is able to inspire and teach others, because there's so much wisdom, there's so much knowledge, there's so much experience through life lived through challenges and obstacles. And there's something that you're meant to share with the world here, Capricorn. I feel some of you are meant to write your story, your life's story, or just the experiences. And there's this leadership energy coming in. I feel you're the glue that holds everything together in your relationships, in your family, maybe in your workspace. You're the mediator. You kind of are the one that cools everything down. You are the one that puts out fires. I'm getting this sense from you, Capricorn, and it's because of your grounded energy, very grounded card. So some of you are already in a position or have that energy to lead, to inspire, to teach. And maybe you're not doing that right now because there's a lot that you're holding on to. Perhaps you don't believe in yourself and you're not fully embracing that power, that potential that you naturally have, right? So it's time to unleash that into the world. It's time for you to start by nurturing yourself, but then nurturing others in a way that you want to express. So that whether that's with just your kindness, your words, maybe you're wanting to have a business around that, right? This can lead to so many different things. And I'm seeing you putting your energy into something that really has some value to you. Like there's this energy of passion there, energy of love, this energy of commitment, something that you hold true to. So this has to do with your beliefs, your values, right? And I'm just seeing it grow to heights that you can't even imagine, Capricorn. So wherever you are in life, Spirit is wanting you to be resourceful and determined. And also to know, like, there's some light coming in with this raccoon, right? There's some light. And, you know, sometimes raccoons, sometimes they're nasty little buggers, right? They just create havoc, upheaval in your yard, in your garbage can, like all over the place. But they're not going to stop. They're going to find a way. And this is what Spirit is wanting you to do here as well. But this is where we start with sometimes releasing some of the things that we're holding on to first, right? So this is what needs to happen, is release and let go. And let's start moving forward. And there's a really beautiful energy that is available for you to really get ahead here. All right, so Capricorn, I'm now going to pull your bonus card from the L Key Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook, okay? So we are getting for you today, Volaris, she who flies, dare, do, and reach are the keywords here. So perhaps some of you have seen colors or something that resembles this woman. Even the name Volaris is coming through. We've got feathers. Take a look at this image here and what she's wearing here on her head, this headpiece. So Volaris. All right, so Volaris, she who flies, locks eyes with you, and you know they are the windows to your soul. What do your eyes tell you when you peer into a mirror, Capricorn? Our lovely wild woman holds you in her gaze, challenging you to ponder what your own animal self might answer. She is the feminine spirit of Icarus, who dared to fly so close to the sun. The bird skull represents the thought of going too high. It serves as a reminder of what can happen, but the feathers point out the wild soul's call to fly. The message of this card is, don't hide from your dreams, seeker. Do give in to crazy flights of fancy. Spread your wings as wide as you dare, but also listen to the advice of those who may have also dreamed, also flown, and survived the fall. Remember, many great things have come out because of those who dreamed but failed. Your failures propel you forward towards your successes. Now launch yourself, dreamer. Spread your big, wonderful heart so your soul can take flight. Don't fear the fall. Instead, embrace the flight. So perhaps these are failures that you're holding on to here, Capricorn, a failure. Whatever this is, it's time to release it and fly. This is a card of movement, however that movement shows up. So look at that. I love that for you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 personal messages. So this is where, Capricorn, if you like, pause this video, take a deep breath, and connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first message today is obsession. So look at that, obsession, Capricorn. The message here is, no amount of obsessing is going to make a situation better. Find a way to let go. Okay, so your second message today is almost there. So look at that, you're almost there. All right, so the message of this card is, you have not come this far to give up now. The seeds you planted are beginning to flourish. So look at that. I love that message. You have not come this far to give up now. And important mission, you're on an important mission here, Capricorn. The message is, your soul has an important mission to fulfill in this lifetime. Search within and you'll discover your mission. So once again, your soul has an important mission to fulfill in this lifetime. Search within and you'll discover your mission. I love that. All right, let's now pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting positive outlook. Spirit wants you to have a positive outlook in your life. Okay, so the number is 49, 49. If you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation today. Sometimes we can see these in a phone number, a home address, a receipt, a license plate. Wherever you're seeing these numbers, this is your confirmation. So seek the good in situations at this time. They want you to release any kind of negativity that you have. They want you to keep the faith and grow and expand. So this is a card of growth and expansion. The actions that you take in order to grow and expand, and the energy that you put towards it, right? The energy that you put towards it. So they want you to have a positive outlook. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.